Kodak!
Now we're talking. Now we're doing it.
Yo, what's up, baby?
We're just some suburban dudes. We're having fun.
Justin, say what's up, black boy.
Hi. How you doing? Hey, yo. Listen. This is amazing. That just, hold up, the Wi-Fi. Brad Cohen in the building. Brad Cohen in the building. The Wi-Fi acting up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to request you again. I'm going to click off and then request you again. We got to get this shit right. It's Kodak Black, baby. Come on now. Y'all acting like y'all been seeing him. Like y'all saw him on Instagram. Y'all ain't see him on no Instagram. Stop acting like you seen Kodak Black on Instagram. You ain't see no Kodak Black on Instagram. It's the Big Show, man. It's the Big Show, man. You ain't see him on no Instagram. You ain't see Yak on no Instagram. It's the first time you see him on this interview, man. Don't do that to yourself, man. It's the biggest show in the game, man. It's by far. Don't do that to yourself, man. You got Brad Cohen with him. Presidential pardon. I'm waiting for the request. I got it right there. I just sent it out. There you go. There you go. It's the biggest show in the land, man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. It's a lot of people doing this thing here. Everybody and their mother got a podcast or a Joe cast. A lot of mumbo jumbo out here. But we the biggest in the game. Oh, shit. We got to try it again. We ain't going to stop. You know how we go. We got time. I send another request yet. Siraka, much finer vodka. Y'all see what it is? Oh, there you go. Should I go do? I'm sending a request in Kodak's thing. Come on the comments. All right, let me try Brad's thing. Laura Ronan.
There we go.
Yo, what's going on, yo? Hey, yo, Kodak, what's up with your Wi-Fi, man? What's going on, man?
Zula.
Yo.
Me and Pops over here, Zula, and we just had salmon and things.
Let me tell you something, man. I love y'all relationship, man. This man loves you. You love him.
Yeah.
I mean, tell me what this man means to you. He's your attorney, but he's almost like a big brother, father figure to you. Oh, yeah.
Man, he everything to me, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
He everything to me. Showing your glasses, Pop. We got the same glasses on this shit.
Oh, yeah, got the matching glass.
He gonna do the Junebug challenge.
I'm not doing the Junebug. I'm not doing the Junebug shit. I leave that to the experts, Joe.
That'd mean a lot to me, man. He do the Junebug challenge. I just want to see him do the Junebug challenge.
Yo, Kodak, man, we so happy that you're here. Just 2 weeks ago, I was talking to your lawyer, Brad Cohen, living legend, because what he was able to do with you and Lil Wayne, it's never been done. Like, it's never been done, right? And so he's telling you he's working hard for you, and I know you love him and you believe in him, but Did you really believe you was gonna get a pardon? Did you believe it was gonna happen?
I mean, everything play out how it's supposed to. We here, you know what I'm saying? And shit, you know.
He always kept. I almost died. I doubted it for a minute, you know. And then he was
I just knew it was. I knew it was gonna work because like shit just went to like shit just stopped being fun.
You
Nah, I got it. I'm sorry. This ship just bugged out.
You heard me?
Nah, we talking about presidential shit, so
Shit just start-
Instagram
shit
wanna
just start-
fuck around.
At first, I was on some shit like, man, I don't want to be discouraged if it don't happen. So let me not even try to think about it too much. Like, okay, I know I'm saying, but then I was like, man, you know, I'm gonna put all my chips on it. I put all my chips on it, and shit just started getting boring and old and shit like that. Like even niggas wasn't funny no more. You know what I'm saying? The food was like shit just started getting old.
Kodak, we heard a lot of stuff about they was mistreating you in there, shit like that. Like, tell us some of that because people don't understand. You get locked up and you famous, you young, you rich, and these cops they be jealous in there. They be jealous. Like, so what type of shit was they was doing to you in there?
You know, with the finesse kid, man, you know what I'm saying? Tight shit, but everything Gucci.
we were talking about it. We were talking about it today. We were talking about it today, and it was with the first place he was at, Big Sandy. We talked about it, Joe, when I was on. It's on earth, you know what I'm saying? And we discussed this yesterday, where he's trying to put everything. We dropped that case in DC. We're trying to put things behind him and move forward and think positive. And he was listening to Fat Joe yesterday. And he was like, that new song you just dropped. And he was like, this is the song. This is the jam. And it was like, you know, it's like, that's the vibe he's on. So like, we're trying to get past all that. We're trying to get past like the treatment, the bad things that happen. At the same time, we're trying to make things better for people. So like, you know, we got a couple of plans in action to hold some people responsible. That's my son up there now. I was watching him a show on my head. Hold people responsible and you know, start moving forward with some criminal justice reform and also prison reform. And I talked to you know, Joe, I'm willing to work with anybody on that, you know, on prison reform and justice reform. It doesn't need just to be Trump just because I have a relationship with him. I'm willing to work with anybody. I'll go to the table with anybody, and I'll talk to anybody about it.
Look at
us. That's his new ring.
That's a championship ring, y'all Kodak.
the ring. You see what it's
Let me tell you something, yo Kodak.
Yeah, you see what it say?
I can't see what it say.
Oh. Hold on.
What it say? I can't see it.
Trump ties.
Trump ties.
Oh, so I gotta do it all over with the votes on that motherfucker.
Then what it says about Trump?
Then the day of emancipation, the day when the votes are on Bell Run. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Kodak, how do you plan right now? How do you plan? Because I've seen a lot of, just off the little bit since you came home, I could tell your maturity, your growth. I see you trying to change and make a difference. How do you see it? Because you know you're a role model. You know these kids are looking up to you, man. Tell me some of the things you want to do for the kids, because Brad was telling me you do a lot to help the kids, help families.
You know, I'm forever from the projects. Now I'm saying I'm for the projects. You know, people relying on just enough cash to survive. So it's like, man, I do it for the Red Cross babies. I do it like for the people who ain't got shit. I do it for the people who lost out here. And I'm saying I be on some shit like, man, you know, as long as God keep blessing me, I'm a forever try to make a part. Even when like I ain't really have all my thoughts together on some shit like, man, this is what I really want to do. I never gave this rap shit my all. And I'm seeing all these niggas be like, oh, I'm so serious, man. I'm getting rap money. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I never really gave my all. So now I'm on some shit like, man, let me get a shit my all and shit like that. And I'm saying, but even when I wasn't giving them my all and shit, I was always knowing like, man, you know what? It's about doing right by your people, doing right by others and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, like the whole time I was always thinking like, man, my brother LJ, you know what I'm saying? My brother Lamar Jackson, like we made it out of the hood at the same time. We the same age. Everybody already knew we was a chosen one. So I was like, man, I gotta get home to bro. I want to see him. I ain't never gonna call him in here. You know what I'm saying? I want to see bro, and we just gotta like do a whole lot of shit for the community. We gotta do a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. We gonna be back to back, snapping. You know what I'm saying? Type
yeah,
shit.
I seen Yachty. Y'all shot a video already. You and Yachty. I seen Yachty came to see you. Tell me about your relationship with Yachty.
Lamar,
what's up?
yeah, you know,
What's up?
future Hall of Famer. That's all.
See
Just
you,
some
boy.
having dinner, Fat Joe.
Man, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
We want you to come to Taco Tuesday with us. We have a fun
man, I'm
taco.
gonna come, man. Invite me. You know I'm down the block.
Let's do it. We're going bowling tomorrow. Some Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, we sniper strikers, so we finna go bowling. I love to bowl. That's what I like to do.
So we just keep it, like I said, Joe, we keeping that attitude, that positive attitude that's just going to keep on going, keep on flowing. Like, I love this vibe that we have right now. Yeah. And like, I always,
you got to understand, yo, Kodak, you young. We all make mistakes, even now. So it's like, you know, it's all about trying to do right. Anything goes wrong, we pick up, we do right. At the end of the day, the focus is doing right. Musically, when they're gonna hear new music from you? Because that's all my daughter, everybody keep asking me, when the new Kodak music coming?
The music, the easy part. You trying to put all this other stuff together, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, we were just listening.
Music, the easy part. I be having like albums, like, you know what I'm saying?
Too easy.
Yeah, the music, the easy part and stuff. We trying to do all this other stuff, put all this other stuff together.
What was it like, yo? What was it like you going to Super Bowl? I seen you at Super Bowl. What was it like? Like first time you went somewhere public, you just came home. Was it overwhelming?
I ain't go to the Super Bowl. I kind of like did something, you know, JPP, he from our projects, you know what I'm saying? And shit like that. But you know, I'm super LJ. You know what I'm saying? I'm super LJ. So I'm like, man, I ain't finna go to the Super Bowl. You know, I came home time to Temple and Florida. I'm LJ. I probably have been on some shit. If I would have got a Lamar Jackson jersey on some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Would have went out there LJ jersey. Or if I have a Buck jersey, I have an 8. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a Jackson over there. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't pop out.
We don't even like talking about that Tom guy.
You most up. Yeah, well, we running from Brady.
Running right into him.
Boy, man, that boy Brady, man, that boy's something special, man.
Yeah, we were just talking about how like I never liked Brady. Like I was never a fan. Is what I'm saying. I've never been a fan of Brady. But then it's like you can't resist. Like at this point, you just can't resist, and it's like you can't avoid that he's just like a machine.
Yeah, that's like going against Jordan or some shit. You can't.
You can't do it.
No, you can't do it. You can't do it.
And I also like
my boy. Let me tell you where my boy to go. He a zombie. You know what I'm saying? He's from Broward County, Pompano Beach, Florida. You know what I'm saying? But it's like okay, like you know what I'm saying. People get swallowed up around here, all kind of talented people, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's a black hole you can't escape. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like what even people, particles, electromagnetic radiation can't swallow it. You know what I'm saying? Can't escape. You know what I'm saying? So it's like and he that. And we like the underdogs and shit like that. They be scared of LJ. They scared of me, you know what I'm saying? Type shit like that. And they see the potential, you know what I'm saying? And Brett just finna keep snapping and shit like that.
And I want to tell you.
Brady's straight. Brady's straight.
But let me tell you something about.
And he be ripping the Kodak ball. He did a little Kodak ball.
Yeah. And he also got really drunk after the game. They had to carry him out. But let me tell you something about LJ. Like, and I told him to his face, and I tweeted to him, and I texted to him, like, LJ and Lil Yachty and Pump, and there was a bunch of guys that But LJ first, you know, LJ was the first one, Yachty and LJ really, the first ones to step up and be like, when I said, hey, listen, I'm right on the edge here. I need a push. You know what I'm saying? I need a push, and I need the president to see that he's got a lot of support. LJ was like, bro, whatever you need. Like, not only whatever you need, like, he was on it, like, in seconds, you know, and Yachty was on it in seconds. And, you know, it was very difficult. And I talked a little bit about this when I was first on your show. It was very difficult to get people to be like on with Kodak in terms of like, yeah, I support him, but I don't really want to tweet it out because I'm tweeting at Trump and I don't believe in the politics. And I said, listen, this isn't about politics. Like, sometimes things transcend politics. Prison reform, justice reform, getting people out of prison, getting people out of jail, it transcends what your feelings are about the individual. So I get it. You know, a lot, you know, people don't like Biden, people don't like Trump, people don't like Reagan. I get all that. But like stuff like prison and justice reform and getting people out, that transcends anything that you have for the person himself or herself. Who knows what's going to happen in the future? But that transcends that. So like when I said to LJ, like, yo, I need this tweeted out like today, like it was within 3 minutes. He's like, anything you need, bro. Like, but it's very hard to find day one guys like that, ride or die guys like that, that will do it, say it, walk the walk, talk the talk. I had plenty of guys say, yeah, I'll tweet it out, but they never did. So it's like, and I don't hold it against them because I get it. You know, they don't want to put themselves out there. But like these guys, I mean, I talked to Yachty yesterday, and like I don't even tell Kodak when I talk to these guys because it was like heartfelt for me. It was really something special.
You know, Yachty's on the comments now, so he heard everything you said.
Yachty, listen, I'll go to my grave with Yachty. Like I told him, like, yo, I hope you never need me, but if you need me, bro, like I'll fly wherever he's at. Same thing for LJ. Like LJ calls me, he's in Colorado, and some shit goes down, I'll fly out to Colorado. I don't care where these guys are. Like when guys are loyal to me and loyal to Kodak and loyal to my you know, like Kodak's my family. So like if they're loyal to my family, then I'm always loyal to them. And like you know, that's why I love having LJ here. I love to shoot the shit.
Loyalty, I buy you everything. Love, you know what I'm saying? That in the same token, loyalty is mental. I'm saying? So
loyalty, you know, some people could be loyal to a fault. To a fault, like we, you know, we could be so loyal that people could take it for granted. You know, that's what I believe in, loyalty over everything. That's always been my motto. Now I put an album out called Loyalty, and it's all about being loyal. And I love you two's dynamic, you and Brad, because you grew up in two different worlds, but you come together and you love each other so much, and this works out for the benefit of both of you. You know, and what Brad was able to do with you and Lil Wayne. I mean, it's like history, bro. I never seen no shit like this. And, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not a Trump fan, but I
was talking about before he did that, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a Trump fan, but I gotta respect him for what he did for you and Lil Wayne. Know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I said, damn, man, I'm not fucking with him. I don't like him. I'm this, that. But man, that man, he threw hip-hop a motherfucking. He went out on some hip-hop shit. Let me get Kodak out. Let me get Lil Wayne pardoned. I mean, that was amazing shit, bro.
Man. It was great.
Yeah, and so what I understand is the music come early. Kodak, that's the easiest thing. You want to do more jail reform. You want to do more to help the people.
Yeah, I'm trying to put these motherfucking windmill energy things in Haiti. You know what I'm saying? We got to see about the money that Haiti got stolen from them. We got to see about all kind of shit. Right? We trying to build up greenhouses and all that crazy shit in Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Where my growing them from. Rat Pack, I call rats no shit, rats no fly. You know what I'm saying? We trying to build Haiti back up with Israel, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't worried about that. They ain't worried about the music is too easy. You know what I'm saying?
He's got we got plans, you know, in terms of like helping people, not just here, helping people in Haiti. He wants to help people all over the place. Like we got a lot of cool stuff coming up, you know, Joe, and then we just keep dropping it. Like, you know, we don't make a big deal about it. The scholarship he did, you know, for the kids in Parkland, for Meadow Pollock in Parkland, we didn't make a big deal about it, and then like
I think this was a great news when unfortunately the FBI agents got murdered, who these guys was fighting against sexual predators. You offered to pay for their kids' college. I think that was an amazing gesture from you.
We're getting that squared away this week.
No, that was beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
What are you doing?
Kodak zoning out. That was beautiful.
Yeah,
Kodak, let me ask you something. I seen you singing yesterday on Valentine's Day.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yo, who you was singing to, Kodak? Anybody? Or was you singing to somebody? Was you shooting your shot?
That's music. It's not saying I say I want her on the song and shit. I want her on the song. And that's all.
It was just I said, man, they're gonna remix that shit. They're gonna do all type of
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, my brother, man. Kodak, man, it's nice to see you home, my brother, man. I appreciate you. I'm here for you, whatever you need, my brother.
I appreciate you. Yeah.
1,000,000%. You need me for anything, you let me know. For Haiti, whatever, you just let me know.
Yeah.
And by the way, Joe, like, and you know this already. I already thanked you a million times, but like they saw that interview too. Everybody saw that interview. People were talking about it in the White House, like, you know, hey, there's huge Fat Joe fans in the White House.
I read all that shit, man. I said, oh yeah, Fat Joe, that's how you coming. I said, then you have it time. I fuck nigga, bro. What, bro? Yike them. I'm like, okay, yeah, Fat Joe, he here. But I said, you know what's up? Okay, yeah.
Now I know what it is.
I tip my hat. You know
I
what
know
I'm saying?
what it is, my brother. God bless you, man. Be safe, and I'm here. You let me know. Yo, Brad, nothing but love, you heard?
Thank you, my man. Taco Tuesday, brother. Taco Tuesday.
And tell LJ, I'm coming up there.
Done.
LJ, I said my love too.
Most definitely.
All right, my brother. Yeah, LJ. One love, my brother.
All right.
I stay up.
All right, bye.
All right, Brad.
Bye.
You don't know who I know. You don't know who I know. And so Kodak Black said, he ain't really worried about the music right now. That come too easy. He ain't really worried about that. He worried about helping Haiti or helping the kids in his community. You don't know who I know. And so he had the big show. Rashid Belhassan. By the way, guys, that is the first interview, conversation Kodak has made with anybody since he's been out of jail. Simple. If you want to know what's going on in hip hop, you come here to the Big Show. That's all it is. I can't make it up. I cannot make this up. And I respect. And so the thing is working. The plan has been working. I've been trying to tell people, the youth, the OGs, all together, man. We don't hate on the youth. The youth don't hate them together. And together we need to guide the youth and strengthen them. They got ideas. Let's sit down with them and see whatever they want to do that we can execute and make it bigger. That's what the show's all about, bro. Don't come to me with no bullshit division or whatever. I'm for all of us together. That's what I always been for. Last week, Lil Uzi came on here. Lil Yachty. This is their house. They say what the fuck they want to say. Same thing with Rakim or Dougie Fresh. or Master P, whoever. This is what the hip hop culture is about. We talk about everything. All of the above, domestic violence, helping the people. As long as it's positive, we stay in the light. As long as it's positive, we spread the message. Otherwise, we ain't fucking with it. And that's what this show is about, the biggest show in the land, every Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern on Revolt TV. And so we took the show where we just trying to cheer people up for the COVID, and it turned into almost like therapy. And the shit just exploding everywhere, and they call me Joker Winfrey. For those of you who never been on here. And one day we get the biggest young rap in the game, and then we throw the biggest OG in the game. It's shit about everybody. It's shit about inclusion. It's all about the light. And so I love that. Here you go. I love that Kodak Black has that relationship with his attorney, and that his attorney loves him. For him. Not just because he's famous or whatever the case may be. He fell in love with Kodak. Kodak trusts him. And now he's home. And now they're trying to lead him the right way. And that's what we're supposed to do. And a lot of you young rappers out there, you're getting a lot of money. Keep an OG with you that's a good person. That when you want to do some crazy shit, they might talk you out of the shit. It's very important. Otherwise, if it's everybody's just young kids in the crew, you're going to run into mistakes like I did. You're going to run into mistakes. Because experience and wisdom is more powerful than anything. So as long as you could trust that OG and they got your best interest, and it ain't just about money, you need to tap into them. And OGs holler at them. Yo, what's up, my brother? Yo, what's going on? Because we need Kodak Black out here helping kids, giving them scholarships, making great music, being creative. Not in jail. Jail has never been a correctional, they call it a correctional institute. It's never corrected nothing. It's only taught people how to steal more and hurt people more. I've seen decent people go to jail and come out 10 times worse a criminal. And that's what it's about. You know what's crazy to me? Whenever somebody becomes successful, celebrity successful, you hear people throw this word around, Illuminati. You hear these people throw this word around, they sold their soul. They just, let me tell you something, man. I've been rapping for 25 years. I ain't meet the Illuminati yet. I'm trying to figure out where they at, because if they're giving out free bags, I want to get down. And so when you look at a celebrity and they're successful and this girl sings better than everybody and sings, I mean, don't take away their talent. Don't hate on their talent and try to make yourself inferior by saying, oh, I can't do that, so they got to have some hookup. They had to sell their soul. They had to be down with Illuminati to make it. No. They're talented. I'm telling you, I haven't met Illuminati. I wish I did. I would get money with them. It's the craziest shit. Pristine Jewelers on the check-in. I'll see you in a few. And so it's crazy. Oh, Joe's not wilder. Joe's saying the facts. I don't lie. See, lawyers, listen. One of the ugliest things you can ever catch a grown man do in life is lie. I don't lie. And so I tell you what I really, really believe. And so it's crazy to me when people, I just told you I never met the Illuminati. It doesn't exist, guys. When people start making excuses on why other people are successful and they're not, it's because it tells a lot about them. It tells that we need to be down with something if we're going to be successful, or we got to, no, bro. Them people got off their ass. They worked their ass off. And they became successful. And so this shit bugs me out. So little Uzi comes on here with a $24 million diamond. I get it. I got friends that are so cheap that they'll die and I don't know what happened to their money. Does that make sense? Is that what you do? You hear you got a bad illness. You might be dying. You got a bank account full of money. What are you going to say? Damn, I fucked up. I should have blew the bag. I should have got whatever I wanted. I worked all my life. Being a cheap fuck, I deprived myself of a good steak. A good Mr. Child. And now I'm going to die. What are you going to do? You can't take the shit with you. Well, money matters. Somebody said money ain't shit. No, you're wrong. Money is great. But to me, the best currency is happiness. And whatever makes you happy. As long as you're happy, to me, maybe me, that is, so maybe being rich makes you happy. Being single makes you happy. Whatever in the world you can do that makes you happy. Money isn't everything, but it helps. I'm not going to lie to you. Y'all want me to lie to you? I'm telling you the truth. These are facts. Happiness is the currency. I believe so. So we got to be on the lookout. And we ain't got to be pointing our fingers at our people and at our young artists. You know, we need to guide them and help them and support them and show them love. As simple as that, man. And that's what I do when I come up here. I talk that shit. Sometimes it scares people. Sometimes it helps you. That's all I do up here. Try to encourage, inspire. I know when I was young, you know, I did a program with Ruben Diaz Jr., Bronx Borough President. It was called the Up NYC Initiative. You know, I got sneaker stores in New York called Up NYC. And so We went around to like 8 schools, and we told them if they whoever had the best improvement in grades, reading, attendance, and behavior, they'll win a free pair of Jordan sneakers. The whole classroom. The worst kids in the class, the bullies, the class clowns, all became the best students in the school to win these sneakers. And so I thought of that because I thought of me and Raul, my brothers on here, and I thought of how much of a terrible student I was and how much hell I used to give people and all that. And I said, what would have changed little fat Joey from Forest Projects? I said, well, I was so broke. If somebody would have told me if I did good at school, I could win a pair of Jordan sneakers, of course I'd be the #1 student. And so the empirical data doesn't lie. The grades changed. Everything changed. So that's why I come on here and try to tell the young fat Joeys something to lift them up, to give them the strength. You might have had a plan. You might have this. You needed that one. Oh, crap, like that, like that. And so what's wrong with people is a crabs in the barrel mentality. You see the crabs in the barrel where they all scrape and they get to the top, but they never get to the top. They just keep falling down. And so people think that you can have all the money in the world. Like, yo, I want all the money. Nobody else can make money. I want to be the richest in the world. It doesn't work that way, man. God ain't lined it up like that. He made it so that we can all have an opportunity. He didn't line it up like that. It doesn't belong to just one person. Everybody can win. Everybody can be successful. Why be mad? You should be happy for people you don't even know. Jesse Keg, welcome back. Why not be happy for people you don't even know? You got to put the work in. If you think that somebody's mysteriously coming to give you a free bag of money, you're wrong. It's simple as that. You have to put the work in. I see Pretty Lou on here. Pretty Lou is fighting cancer for the last 5 years and he still goes to work. Fighting cancer, getting the chemotherapy, this, that, hosting the clubs, doing his show after this, the DJ. Bro, it just ain't gonna come free. I know the Knicks are playing. I'm watching it. They look great. D-Rose to the Knicks, boy. I mean, they gassing me right now. They got me so gassed, the Knicks. I'm thinking we got a team. Like, I'm really gassed right now, guys. Turn the table show. That's right, Pretty Lou. So, let me tell you, because I'm going to get ready. I'm going to eat some dinner. Let your darkest moments bring your most clarity. What does that mean? That means when you're down and out is when you know who your true friends are. You seen Kodak Black, he was going for a pardon. His lawyer said, whoever's a real one, tweet it out. And that means tweeting directly to Donald Trump. His man LJ, his man Yachty, they tweeted. And now they right by his side. Loyalty is everything. And so in your darkest moments, bring your most clarity. When you're going through something is when people close the door. Is when people run away from you. Don't let yourself go through a dark time, because these are all lessons. These are temporarily. God does that to you so you can see who's in your corner. But don't let the man bless you, and then you turn around and you hanging out with the same people who never ever gave a fuck about you or wasn't there for you when you was going through your tough time. That hurts me. Let me tell you something. One time I fucked up. My man Jimmy from Jimmy's Roast Cafe told me, yo, Joe, anybody can fuck up. I did the same shit. He said, listen, anybody can fuck up, and you're allowed to fuck up, but only a fool makes a mistake twice. Now, if you know you fucked up, why are you going to do it again? Hello? Hello? Rest in peace, my little brother. Big L died way, way too young. One of the greatest MCs, lyricists ever to touch a mic. 139. And it's sad because I always preach, we always embrace where we from. And if you look at rappers, if they did, unfortunately, if they did a poll, they did a gambling. They went to Vegas and did a bet and said, you can post, where is Fat Joe most likely to die? If he's ever killed. You know I live in Miami. They would win unanimously saying the Bronx. This is where I'm from. This is who I rap to the death. This is where I do whatever I can for the community. These are the people I love. But unfortunately, that's where they do it to you at. Big L was killed in his own block. As much as he loved 139. So we got to be careful, man. We got to be careful. And if you feel for 1 second that you with somebody that you know they would do something to you, for 1 second you feel like this ain't right, don't be with them. Because that little instinct is letting you know. You know Marvin Gaye was killed by his father. I might be talking too much. Let me leave it alone because I'm getting too deep. But I'm just letting you know. As serious as that. We see it every night on the fucking news. Family member shoots a family member, this. It's crazy like that. And so, rest in peace, my brother Big L, DRTC. It's an honor to be down with DRTC since day one. I'm down with a crew. I've been down with a rap crew. And we never argue with each other. We love each other. That's OC. That's Diamond D. That's Lord Finesse. Big L. That's AG. That's Showbiz. That's Buck Wow. I mean, we love each other. And so God bless my brother Big L. Just like the other day was puns. Shit crazy, man. And so we got to keep our head up and we got to keep moving forward. Put God first. Believe in God. Trust God. God will lead you through. This is the biggest show in the game. Peace.